Hi, this is Pauline from the Reach Museum with a Reach at Home video. There are over 35 different species of native fish in the Columbia River and an additional 25 or more that have been introduced into the river system. How do all those fish find habitat in the same river? And how can you tell by looking at a fish what its microhabitat might be? Wait, what was that word? Habitat means a home, a place where an organism lives. There has to be food, water, shelter, and space in a suitable arrangement in order for that organism to live there. A microhabitat means a habitat within a habitat, a smaller, more specialized place for certain living things. What kinds of microhabitats do you think you can find in the Columbia River? So what kinds of microhabitats might you find in the river for fish? In some places in the river, the water is flowing very slowly, and there'll be a muddy bottom, something like the color of this brown paper bag. But in other places, the water is flowing fast, and it's clear, so you can see the rocks on the bottom, like this picture. In many places, there are plants growing, rooted in the bottom, and reaching up to the surface for light. So you might see a pattern, something like this. Now, fish use camouflage to keep themselves hidden from predators and prey. That means that they have colors, patterns, and a way of moving or not moving that'll help keep them hidden. Do you think you can match these three fish to their microhabitats that would work well for them? This cutthroat trout has a speckled pattern on its back and sides. A predator looking down in the water from above might not see it so well if it's against a rocky background. But this catfish here definitely likes to be found in the muddy microhabitat. What about this bluegill? Its alternating light and dark pattern will help hide it in the plants. Have you noticed that a lot of fish use something called counter shading? That means that, like this lake whitefish, it has a light color on its belly or ventral side and a darker color on its back or dorsal side. That helps it camouflage from above and below at the same time. But what about this sockeye salmon? Is there any microhabitat in the river that could conceal these bright colors? As a young salmon, it will have a striped pattern that helps it hide in plants or in gravel, but this adult male sockeye salmon is not interested in being hidden. In fact, it wants to be found by other fish because it's getting ready to mate and reproduce. There is a lot more to learn about the Columbia River and its fish. And one good place to start is the Reach Museum website. So come visit us there at visitthereach.org.